Good evening. There is talk today that space shuttle flights could be resumed as early as the beginning of next year, but that kind of optimism is being overshadowed by a fresh wave of revelations about concern within the astronaut corps and disaster narrowly averted during the shuttle launch just before the Challenger disaster. We have two reports beginning with Lynn Scher.
4, 3,
Columbia, the last
2,
shuttle to lift off
1.
successfully, faced problems potentially as catastrophic as the explosion that destroyed Challenger. ABC News has obtained an internal NASA memo written 2 weeks before the Challenger accident by the shuttle program's number 2 man, Arnold Aldrich. He documents a number of operations efficiency and safety issues related to the launch of Columbia on January 11th, a launch that took place after an unprecedented 7 delays. During an attempt on January 6th, a console operator at the Cape inadvertently opened a valve on the external tank and wound up draining some 18,000 pounds of liquid oxygen out of the tank. The shuttle didn't launch for other reasons, and it was not until later that the lack of liquid oxygen was discovered. But had mission managers elected to launch without knowing about the propellant shortage, Columbia's engines would have shut down early and kept the shuttle from reaching proper orbit. Sources say it might have meant an emergency landing in Spain. The memo simply says it could have led to serious safety of flight consequences. Another potentially more hazardous situation occurred after a second launch abort. While processing the shuttle, technicians discovered that a temperature probe shaped like a nail had broken loose because of an inadequate weld and lodged in a valve leading to the main engine. No sensors detected it. Had Columbia launched with that probe there, the engine might have blown up 8 minutes later when it tried to shut down. Congressman William Nelson was a passenger on the flight.
And had we launched, it could have been potentially a bad day. And how do I feel about that? I don't like that one bit.
Arnold Aldrich did not want to appear before a camera today, but he told ABC News that the problems were certainly safety-critical areas and required strong action. He added that both were taken care of after they were discovered. Finally, ABC News has learned that after Columbia landed safely at Edwards Air Force Base in California, analysis showed that one of the brakes was damaged, a clear indication that they are still not working properly after 24 missions. The problems disclosed with the Columbia mission strengthen the arguments raised by astronaut John Young over a number of safety issues at NASA. Issues he says make a lot of his colleagues very lucky people. Lynn Scher, ABC News, New York.